So after the water break, a very determined fast break run by the tall, that's Cristal, made a beautiful run. He might have chosen to take a shot himself, but he made a square pass, and it was lost. But a little more urgency and anger on the part of the FC Revolution home team. Playing with 10 on the field or 11 on the field. They might be playing with 10. Yes, it's 11 versus 10. There had some roster issues here on the holiday weekend. Man down on the field right now. It's actually Paul Claffey. Paul was the most valuable player for his entire district in high school 6A soccer, which is the highest level, playing for LD Bell High School. He's a very talented striker and midfielder, Paul Claffey. He's up. He looks like he's okay. Looping ball going forward. Nice defensive head ball. Ball is blocked. These defenders know how to block balls. Nice throw in there, and there goes Cristal. He's becoming more and more of a playmaking presence. Actually, is number 6 Cristal? Number 6, Freddie. Uh-oh, another ball. Goalkeeper going to save it? No. Going to be a corner kick for Austin United FC. Ciccarello will be taking the left-footed corner kick. Stacked with white shirts in there in that area. A beautiful, it skips off the head of a defender. It'll be another corner kick or a throw-in. A throw-in it is. Long and deep. High. Cleared by Freddie. Cristal playing a little bit of ping pong. Ball's up in the air. Another breakout. Desperation on the part of the defenders at FC Revolution right now, trying to figure out how to contain Austin United FC. Obviously, an offside call there. Diogo Lopez and getting it back to the goalkeeper. Sí, ¿cómo se llama su número 20? El 20 es suyo. Güerito, aquí de los zapatos anaranjados. Es el defensa izquierda. Bueno, si lo ves, me mandas un texto con Good effort. Looks like we have about 12 minutes remaining in this first half. Mystery man number 20, Lopez Noé, has time and room. There's an overlap by Ethan. Quick restart. Ethan has it on the left wing. Crosses it to his teammates. Now there's time and room for FC Revolution. A little counterattack. There's a run. Paulin turned on his afterburners. There was an attempted pass to him. Now here we go again with Mystery 20. And the ball's being cleared now. Into the middle. Freddie. And Paul, good idea, but he didn't have anybody up there. Now they're going to cover the goalkeeper. Ball's cleared out. Paul. Clafley. Freddie. Samuel. Timothy Hollenbeck. Diogo Lopez. Jake, who scored the second goal. It's 2-1. 2-0, sorry. 2-0 in favor of Austin United FC. Ball across to the middle. Cleared. Cleared again by Revolution. It's really tough to keep the ball away from Austin United FC. Noé. Back to the goal. Is able to turn. Got a teammate. Got a collaboration on the left wing. Mystery 20. In the middle. Good shot. Blocked low by FC Revolution. Counterattack. 3-on-3. Nice counterattack run. Cristal. Nice defense on the part. Ethan. Ciccarello. Hallback, Ciccarello. Into the middle. There's an open man. There's a shot. Blocked nicely and a nice clearance. He made it go off the Austin player so that it would be a goal kick. Very smart and very intentional, too, on the part. Long ball up the middle. Backwards header by Lopez. They're able to keep it in bounds. Austin United FC leading 2-0. Got another goal there. Excellent job. Excellent job. Appears to be Noé this time. 3-0 on the part favoring Austin United FC. Probably less than 5 minutes left in this game. FC, beg your pardon, 5 minutes left in this first half. The score is lopsided right now, 3-0 on the part of Austin United FC. They brought a strong team and 7 strong players on their bench waiting for a chance to play. And Austin United is showing no signs of wanting to let up. They want more. They want more, despite their 3-0 advantage. Finding number 20 on the wing. Noé, goalkeeper, keeps his head together and gets the ball, and nice distribution to Samuel. Samuel must wait and hold up. 1-on-4, Samuel. There might be some signs of fatigue on the part of the FC Revolution, who have no substitutes. and an obvious disparity as far as the number of red shirts on offense right now. Now Paul is making a run up the middle as a striker. Paul Clafley. There goes Ethan. Looks inside. Jair Pena is number 10 for Austin. Working around for the back right now. FC Revolution, goalkeeper. Cristal. Switches to the left side. Freddie. Freddie moving up the middle, cutting through some gaps. Ball being called for by Samuel. Samuel. Paul. There's a foul committed against Paul Clafley. They say no foul. They say a throw-in. Now cutting through up the middle. Tried a good individual effort, but eventually the ball was taken away. Ball comes back too. There goes Paul Clafley in the middle of the field. He's got more people on offense now. Clafley. Buying time. Trying to make time for his shape to come together on offense. Back to keeper. FC Revolution trying to put better numbers forward, not just one forward, but have 3 or 4. There is a difference in the fitness, I think, these two teams right now. I think Austin United FC is showing a lot better level of fitness compared to FC Revolution, the home team. Noé gets the ball. He finds Mystery 20. Mystery 20 cutting in and shooting. A beautiful shot. Almost top corner, but a beautiful shot. Beautiful 4-0 sealer. Puts the sealant on the 4. 4-0 is the lead from the visiting Austin United FC team. Just showing us a superior performance, at least for now they are. There's a whole half ahead of us. There's a whole half ahead of us, but they're getting time to take these shots. This is a beautiful finish. Working back to the back to work from the back. Trying to find Samuel up top. Still working from the back to try to come out of the back. They've got a lot of goals they need to score. They're going to catch up here. Ball is controlled by Austin defense now. Sicarolo to Pena. Ethan. Now Samuel has it. He's able to cut it back. Go to his teammate. Nice triangle combination. FC Revolution. Clafley. Samuel. Keeper. Keeper Vasquez. Ambitious effort, but the ball went out of bounds. It's a throw favoring Austin United FC. The game score right now is 4-0. Ball is sent down the left wing a little bit too far. They can have the benefit of grace there. Leading this game 4-0, they can take a little break there and not be too worried about a missed pass. Comes the throw-in pass from FC Revolution. Goes over the heads of both defender and teammate. Ball going up the middle. Just some very wily triangle passes, short passes between the Austin players. Looking upfield, faking upfield and cutting up. Samuel Crystal. Diogo to Ethan. Very good defense on the part of FC Sharp Revolution. FC Revolution. That's it. That's the first half. And the score right now. Eric Emery's team 4-0. FC Austin United. I'm sorry, Austin United FC. And FC Revolution, which is composed of a lot of FC Sharp Keys and FC Sharp Keys staff, they're currently down 4-0. This is Bud Price on a beautiful Saturday night in Fort Worth at Poly High School. The Poly High School multi-purpose soccer field, football field. The Poly Parrots. They've been a 5A school, a 6A. I think they're sitting in the size of a 5A school in the Fort Worth Independent School District. A lot of hydration taking place, remediation for the very taxed. To be on your heels and on defense all this time, it just takes so much out of you when you only have 10 people on the field anyway. So it's a real challenge physically for FC Revolution. Orlando, what is the name of number 20 who scored that last goal? And what is the name of the goalkeeper? Will there be a goalkeeper change? Sí, aprendió el nombre del número 20 que metió. Theo como Teodoro. T como Tomás, H-E-O, Theo. Ok. T-H, T como Tomás, H-I-E-L, Tiel. y van a meter otro portero. Tu hijo, tu sobrino. Bueno, si lo veo, por lo menos deme su nombre si acaso le ponen. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Sabes? Julián. Okay. Julián fulano de tal. Julián. Ok, está bien. Uno de los brasileros. Julián, gracias. As I mentioned before, I went to Buffalo Brothers to watch the second half of the Caitlin Clark game. And then I went home and rested for a long time. And then I went to eat at the Thai restaurant on the east side. And then I'm here at Poly High School calling a soccer game. So the name of our mystery number 20 who scored the goal, the fourth goal, is Thiel. He's a German left back, very skilled player who made a beautiful right-footed shot. He can cut the ball. After dribbling around a couple of players, he cut the ball with his left foot and then took a right-footed shot, which was just beautiful. Almost top corner. And there's a chance that there might be a goalkeeper change, that clean sheet that Angel Ramirez has might be now taken over by Julian in the goal for Austin United FC. It's a festive weekend here in Fort Worth, Texas. The eyes of the world are on Fort Worth because of a golf tournament being held at Colonial Country Club. It's called the Charles Schwab Challenge. Make sure everybody prepares themselves to become an investor with Charles Schwab. But Charles Schwab Challenge is going on, and there's a German golfer that's in the lead right now that I'm sure he's happy to hear that his German cohort scored the fourth goal here in this game here at Poly High School. But the Colonial Golf Tournament has been going on here ever since the 1930s and 40s, and a lot of people are coming to Fort Worth for that event, and it's coming right before Monday's Memorial Day observances, and making it a great tourist time for Fort Worth. And then we have this delegation from Austin, a very serious team, very well coached, well managed team, Austin United FC, and they have scored 4 goals in the first half. One from Noé, their number 11 left winger. One from Teal, their left wing back. Teal, a great shot. Their captain, Ethan, scored a goal. And we'll try to get a recollection on where that first goal came from. But it'll be a challenge to see what FC Revolution can come up with as the home team, what kind of grit they might show to come back and try to put 1 and 2 and 3 goals on the board. Once you get to a 3-4 score, all of a sudden you're just a breath away from a tie, 4-4, and then that could go any which way for these two teams. The game is being tactically coached by Samuel Abemba, who is the founder of multiple teams such as FC Sharp Keys, Fort Worth, FC Ladera Boys, Fort Worth, multiple tournaments, multiple organizations. And Mishak Mwoko is the lead general manager of the FC Revolution, and we'll just have to find out how long this marriage will last. If it's a marriage of convenience for a season, or if these two teams are going to merge for the long haul. I know that they've come together as teams for the purpose of competing in the League for Clubs, the new national league that is at the same level of UPSL and NPSL, National League for Clubs. And this is what we're talking about tonight. This is the game day 2 of the National League for Clubs. Last week, Foro hosted Austin United FC. Those two teams tied 1-1. Last week, FC Revolution hosted the Coyotes from Central Texas. Central Texas Coyotes were the winners 3-1 last week. My name is Bud Price, and I'm flying solo today with my FCC broadcasting license. Licensed to stream and licensed to scream. And I'm still trying to work on my goal call. The Coyotes goal call caused me to do some coyote sounds, or attempted coyote sounds. But I even missed a couple just by looking the wrong way and seeing that Austin is just delivering goals like a rattlesnake quickly. Starting to cool down, and the sun has gone down, so the sun will not be in the eyes of the goalkeeper for Austin, if it's going to be Julian or Angel. And the lights have come on in full force, courtesy of Polytechnic High School. Now the white uniformed Austin United team is coming down the steps from their locker room. They are kind of acting kind of loud and rowdy, almost proudly loud and rowdy, which can be a factor sometimes if there's a sudden turn of overconfidence or a certain letting down of the guard. But we'll see if that's the case or not with this Austin team. Having a 4-0 lead can be quite a temptation to start dropping some standards and some immediacy, urgency about the way you play. We'll just have to see. Meantime, FC Revolution, they are still on their turf, on their backs, sitting down, listening to tactics, listening to admonition from coaches Samuel Abemba and Coach Mishak. I know the officials will be resetting their clocks here in a moment. I'll take this moment to repeat the identity of tonight's officiating crew. Guillermo Centeno is the lead. Bill Dixon, Cody Barton are the sideline referees. And the fourth referee is Will Kubicek. Yes, indeed, there is a new goalkeeper, 21, Julian, for Austin. There are no substitutions for FC Revolution. FC Revolution has been playing this game one man down. There were some roster transfer issues that officials did not accept, and so a bunch of players that showed up here expecting to be playing or on the roster were denied the chance to do so. So it's one of those times when you call for an exceptional heroism on the part of a team to come from behind and try to get a victory, and to come from behind with one less player. I can tell by the language of the body language of the officials, that they're about to blow a whistle to get this game started. To get the second half underway. This is the neighborhood of Fort Worth, where it's close to higher education institution. Poly High School is located close to Texas Wesleyan University, and I don't know if there's a band playing in the neighborhood, and it's just beautiful music on a beautiful holiday weekend. You might have heard the whistle in the background. That's the whistle, the head official saying, "Let's play ball." The wind has died down significantly. You look at the uprights of the American football goals, and you see very little blowing of that flag at the top there. Whereas in the first half, the pavilion that I'm sitting under, our roof nearly blew off a few times. The wind was so strong in the first half. So is it going to be an issue of fighting hard and evening up, or is it going to be an issue of someone being given the green light to try to run up a score and get goal advantage in the standings for this division of the League 4 clubs? A fight for even scores, or a fight for a rout to go from 4-0 to beyond and run up the score? Austin United. Christian Mesas is going to be kicking it off. It looks like he might be shifted to a striker role. Christian Mesas, number 2 for Austin. And Yair Pena, number 10, close by with him. And then Sicarolo, number 8, also sharing some space on the midfield circle. It's an Austin United FC kickoff. There might be some other changes to note on the roster for Austin United FC. I do have the goalkeeper change already with Julian, but I'll make a note of the other changes.
So, you want me to give you a picture of the thing? because he told me
Yeah.
that guy's name is
Thiel?
No, it's Diego. The goalkeeper is Diego. So if you
Oh,
take a picture
Diego,
of
yeah.
yourselves,
Yeah. I'll take a picture of that.
The owner doesn't know anything.
But Thiel is the one who scored that last goal, number 20, German guy named Thiel.
Oh, no, his name's Phil.
Yeah, and
You want to take a picture of this?
yeah, who scored your first goal? I know Noah scored second. Ethan scored third.
It was an own goal. It was an own goal.
Oh, that's right, own goal. That's right, own goal. Yeah. Do you have any other changes besides the goalkeeper?
Just the goalie, just Diego.
Okay, you guys gonna run up the score? We're asking the head coach if he's gonna try to run up the score. Sometimes you need those points, but there you go. This guy was definitely offside. That's Thiel. Even though he could have, been making his run at midfield, it was definitely offside. A good effort, but noted by the Bill Dixon, the linesman. Thanks. The wind has actually shifted a little bit. It's going to be blowing from the east to the west, kind of against FC Revolution. But once again, let's see if FC Revolution can put up a challenge and make this a game. Right back is pushing his whole team up. It's aggressively rejected. Barraza. Freddie's being held, but he's still pushing forward. Almost gets a pass through. Now he has another chance. The ball is shot weakly so by Paul Clafley. He was shooting with his off foot and it just went high. Goalkeeper is actually Diego and not Julian. Diego. Back to Ethan. Diogo. Switches over to Hollenbeck. There's room on the left side for FC Revolution to come forward. Switches it right. Ishak. He's not being pressured. He sends a looper up forward. The ball is easily parried, but there's a chance now. FC Revolution going forward. Clafley, nice little pass up in the middle. Oh, cleared by the goalkeeper. A collision with the goalkeeper and the sharp key. Oh, it was a little bit too far. Went beyond the guy. A real good chance at goal from FC Revolution. When you hear me say sharp keys, it's because of the merger. Sharp Keys and FC Revolution. The main brand name is FC Revolution. Throw in for the red team, home team. It was beautiful soccer, and thankfully no one's injured. The FC Revolution forward came crashing in. Goalkeeper came out, and it was the classic body flipping in the air. And thankfully, nothing more than maybe a cramping going on right now. He's up. He's ready to play. He better be ready to play. There's no sub to come in for him. That's Paulin. Referee is asking Paulin. He's having some words with Paulin. I don't think he's showing a card. But he's having some words with Paulin, who was involved in that collision with the goalkeeper. Wow, there's a lot of holding going on there. Samuel was receiving a throw-in, and he was just being grappled. Good throw-in here now from Emmanuel. Little throw inside. Paul breaks it loose. There's a counterattack, 3-on-3. Nice defense on the part of FC Revolution. Nice defense. Oh no. Ball is lost there. What's this? Oh, man. There was a dangerous shot attempt there, a left-footed bender. Number 28 for Austin United. Let's see if you find him there. Goal kick coming from FC Revolution. Number 28 is our last person who took that shot. Good defense. I'm seeing some very good defensive efforts by FC Revolution, taking the ball away outright. There's a throw in now, across from the left. Oh no, another goal. It's a goal. Austin FC United, goal number 5. Goal number 5 for Austin FC. It was just a tap in. It was a very accurate ball thrown across from left to right, across the mouth of the goal. And it was just easily tapped in by Austin United FC. And I do believe it was Christian who scored that one. Number 10. I think so. Yeah, 10. Christian, I'm sorry, Jair. Jair Pena, I think, number 10. Jair Pena. Okay, 5-0 now. Here goes Paul. Samuel. Paul coming up. Paul and Samuel working it. Manuel. Chris Stahl. Vasquez. It's going to be a corner kick there. Some aggressive bodying and tackling on both parts. It'll be a corner kick for Austin United FC. With approximately 37 minutes left in this ball game, it's 5-0. Visiting Austin team is leading. FC Revolution just sending one man up top, Samuel, guarded by 2 backs. Now the wind blowing in the favor. There's a shot. It's low. It bounces off a Revolution, and now it bounces off another one. But the linesman gives a favorable ruling for FC Revolution's goal kick. Vasquez. Barraza. Paul. Ooh. Real swift kick to the keeper. That's actually Freddie there, and Freddie was doing a good clearance, and he was brought down when the ball collided on the shin of the Austin player. Throw in forward from deep inside territory of Revolution. Paul Clafley was coming out with the ball, but he was clearly fouled from behind. Struggled to get the ball. Freddie will take it. He waves Paul off. Just let the goalkeeper go. There's a little conference there. Paul now coming back on defense. They're having to do some shifting around. Paul is going out to the right on defense. Cristal going to the middle now. Freddie Austin United just outbodying the FC Revolution in the middle of the field there on 50-50 ball. Paul does a sliding tackle. There are several Austin FC guys offside. Calling for the ball, still offside. Now onside. 10's open again. That's Jair Pena, number 10. Another goal. This is a rout. This is a riot route. And that's from the captain again. Captain Ethan. 2 goals. And so there will be 2 substitutions. Looks like number 6, who was, I remember him. He scored a goal. That's Jake. Jake is coming off. And Jair Pena is coming off too. Both of them have had goals. And stepping onto the field are number 7, Angel Rocha. Angel Rojas, number 7. And we'll identify number 21, I think. Which one?
These 2, I mean. These 2 right here.
Okay, Angel Rocha is 21, and that 7 is Rogelio Rojas. There we go, Rogelio Rojas. Yes, sir. It's 7-0 now, huh? Or was it just 6? The 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Scorekeeper is keeping me straight. Here I am thinking the worst, thinking it's 7-0, and it's only 6-0. I think there's going to be a lot of work cut out. Now here's a one-on-one coming down the field. Chance for Samuel. The backup goalkeeper is doing quite well. He's Diego. He's able to get to it before Samuel does. There's Ethan, the captain, looking forward. Ball through the middle. Nice defensive. And I think that Noé just let that one go thinking that he was going to be offside. And he might have been offside, but it's a throw-in for FC Revolution. There's always time to come back and score. There's always time to come back and make a challenge. And there's always time to come back and save face. And I want to believe that the FC Revolution can do that by scoring some goals now. The ball is just bouncing around the middle. Another goal from Ethan. Another goal, 7-0. 7-0. Just he had an opening, he took it, and that might be just a hat trick for Ethan. Might be a hat trick for the captain. There is some discussion, some rallying in the middle of the field from some FC Revolution players to say, let's get this thing going, let's come around. They're going back. Yes, it's good to do that, but we've got to go forward too. They're going all the way back to get something started. It's Freddie. Sends something up the middle, but it's intercepted again by Austin United. It's Cristal now on the right. Looking for Samuel, who's sprinting down the left wing. Oh, nice ball to Paulin. Paulin. He's looking. He finds somebody in the middle. He finds Paul. But Paul gets the ball taken from him. That was a good start of an attempted rejuvenation of their offense. Now there's like 4-on-4. Ethan is open on the right wing. He looks to make a cross from the right wing. Something low. It's smothered by the goalkeeper for FC Revolution. The ball is distributed by hand this time. Cristal. Well, he nutmegged his opponent, but then he lost the ball. Now there's a shooting gallery opportunity for Austin United FC. No, Diogo Lopez back there, he hasn't had much work to do in this part of the game. There's a switch to the right. It was an offside. It was a late flag, but it was definitely an offside. Now the wind is firmly picked up from its earlier performance. This has got to be a big booster for Austin United FC so far with their lead right now to make their trip home and make their plans for upcoming games to be a contender in their division. Goalkeeper coming all the way out, almost 30 yards out to take this kick. It goes far and long. It's easily cleared. Paul looks around. He finds Barraza and Paul. Paulin gets it back. Paulin and Paul. There's a man down. It's Paul Clafley. The trainer might have to be called on this one because he either took a kick on the leg or something. Number 10, Paul Clafley for FC Revolution. Approximately 25 minutes left in the game. Lopsided 7-0 right now in favor of Austin United FC. We'll see if Clafley can stay on the field. If he is not able to stay on the field, FC Revolution will be down to 9 players. 9 players and a stiff wind against you. Captain of the Austin team is available wide right wing, and he gets the ball easily. He has teammates running through. Teal made a good run there and was almost bumped out of bounds, and he's getting back. And it looks like to be in pretty good physical shape, getting back in position. Here goes the Vasquez goal kick.
Number 3 went out for number 18.
Okay, so there's one more substitution. Actually, 2 more substitutions. Incoming is 27 and 18. And number 3 is Lopez. Diogo Lopez comes off. Excellent Brazilian player. So we have number 17.
18.
I'm sorry. Gustavo Sandoval, number 18.
27.
And 27, Zeke Zambrano. Double Z's. Zeke Zambrano. There he goes on the wing again. Ethan, first time cross into the arms of Vasquez. Barraza. Samuel. Emmanuel. Freddie. Paulin. Nice work in the back there. Freddie. Samuel. Coming back now. Paulin, nice turn up the field. Very nice turn. Nice ball work by certain FC Revolution players making a good effort there, despite the score disadvantage we're facing right now. Throw in to the keeper, Diego. To Rojas. Jake. Failed pass. Cristal. Freddie. Nice ball work. Nice footwork. Now need to look forward. Freddie. Ishag. There's Ethan on the other side. Ball is cleared by Cristal at the last moment for a corner kick. Our clocks here show another 20 more minutes left in this ball game. Austin United FC 7, FC Revolution 0. Be a right-footed in-swinging corner kick from Austin. He pushes it out to his teammate. Now the ball is coming in low, headed out, but the ball is accommodated to the wrong person. Trying to get rid of the ball, and once again, giving it back to Austin FC on offense. Austin United FC. Thiel. Abishag. Ishag. The throw. Long. Nice. Let me get a number 18 again here.
Gustavo Sandoval.
Yeah. So we see Gustavo Sandoval out there. Number 28, or 27 and 28.
Zeke Zambrano, 27.
Yeah, we see Zeke Zambrano out there, number 27, playing a false 9. He gets the ball, stays on his feet. And then 28 is also a newcomer.
I don't have him on here.
I think he's Rojas. There goes Noé. Wall passing. Nice turn shot. It was a little bit high. Nice turn shot was a little bit high by Captain Ethan. What is your name?
JP.
JP, so being part of this crew, to be as diplomatic as possible, what do you see has happened in this game today?
I mean, I think it's been like a one-sided match, to be honest. Numbers aside, there's quality on both sides of the field, but like I feel like the white team kind of outplayed the red team. So yeah, that's most of what I see. That's most of what I see.
Yeah. Very persistent, very well fit. There's no problem with them recovering if they lose a ball and just constantly winning 50-50 balls. Samuel trying to make something go there. Freddie up through the middle, Freddie, and he is brought down probably 48 meters out There's a little discussion and a little fight there, a little struggle. They might have a card, a yellow card, or a red card. The referee is pulling out cards. He's pulling out receipts. So I don't know if this is official yet or not, but he has pulled a yellow card. That's a yellow card for Cristal, and a yellow card for an Austin United FC player that is challenging it and saying, "Why me?" With the body language, "It wasn't me. What's going on?" And that's number 8, Sicarolo. But he definitely gets the yellow card. Fortunately, we don't see a red card out there. Well, that's unfortunate, and it's also unfortunate to have such a lopsided score of a game here, 7-0. Because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end when I used to play on the field, and someone's running us over and having their way with us. Right, left. Okay, here comes a restart from FC Revolution. Ishak coming across. Pull in. Mistaken pass there. Once again, Austin United have the ball. Now they're working around with plenty of time. Paulin is taking a breather on the field on the left side. Now here they come on a run. Zeke Zamora's availing himself up the middle. Ethan on the right again. Noé. Ethan looking through. Noé is able to turn. Do a corkscrew turn. I believe that's Rojas there. Ball's taken away by Revolution. They're fighting as hard as they can. Out to the right back. Ishak, Freddie, they lose the ball. Be a lateral throw in. It's going to be a water break. None too soon. I bet everybody's wanting to have a water break right now. Well, Memorial Day will go down in history as the Memorial Day for the immortal 10 who were all in the field today, who were slaughtered on the battlefield. And the memory of that defeat to perhaps contribute life lessons and preparation for the future, to get the teammates back for next game, to come back and get a chance at a victory in the next game. But Memorial Day is what we're celebrating here, and so far the happiest ones are the Austin team. The head referee is using pantomime to explain to the head soccer coach at Austin FC what kind of punching and shoving was going on, and which caused him to give a yellow card to a local player and a yellow card to a visitor. He's explaining as best as he can why cards were issued to those who received them. Do we have a chat on this or not? Do we have people chatting or not?
I haven't.
Yeah. Someday in the future, be sure to give your reviews to the best soccer announcer in the world in preparation for the World Cup, Bud Price. And a shout out to the FC Revolution family for all their efforts and good faith and great efforts to try to do the very best on the field. I don't know if there could have been a difference if there had been 7 or 8 subs or not. Probably, I don't know. Maybe it could have provided a different makeup early in the game, even in the first half, and maybe put a stop to the slaughter, or just put a stop to Austin United. But I think there's, hopefully a sense of a calm and a sense of reality that this is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's a game. There will be another one next week. There's a whole season ahead of us, and we can learn from the situation here. Zeke Zambrano was trying to go on a run, and he was at least 7 yards offside when he made his run. Now he's going to make a run again, and once again his teammates are offside. Thank you, Mr. Linesman. You're always so quick to raise your flag. Yeah, that was 2 or 3 of them were offside. Offside trap in play. We're going to see if Paul Clafley can come up and join us and get a perspective from one of the players on the field. Hey, Paul. Number 10 gave a very valiant effort throughout the whole game, and I'm just going to get a perspective from him about how things are going. This is Paul Clafley. Stand right here, and I'm going to get your perspective on just technically the whole game, how you could get to a situation where you're 7-0 behind, and just attitude. What do you do to recover from a situation like this? Even though there's a chance to go right now, they have numbers, and it's a shot wide. It's Paul Clafley, a graduate of LD Bell and St. Mary's, and where'd you play soccer? In
Concordia University.
Concordia in Austin, and so he was an all-district most valuable player at LD Bell High School. But Paul, you were fighting mightily out there until an injury took you off the field. So let us know what's going on in your head here.
Yeah, thank you. Number one, thank you for the opportunity. Well, ultimately we work all week to just play this sport. And when you get out on the pitch, ultimately you just want to play and have fun and give it the best you possibly can. Starting tonight, down a man from the get-go, really didn't help our chances, but we had a lot of early opportunities, and honestly, it could have been a completely different game, but I just give props to my teammates for staying out on the pitch and having pride and just representing this team, because that's about it.
For example, Paul, your goalkeeper just did a heroic save, like point-blank shot save, and then his teammate did a save, which was kind of a handball, but I don't think the central referee was able to pick up on it. But to do that in spite of being so behind. But what happened to you? What's the nature of your injury? What were you trying to communicate with your teammates as you try to regroup when you're down 4-5-0?
I think we're just trying to communicate, keep the ball moving, and just have fun. Ultimately, in this game, numbers are important, but they're not everything. And I feel like for a large portion of the game, and even in moments, we're playing the better soccer or football. But ultimately, it's just we know what we're capable of, and hopefully next week we have the numbers to get a result.
Okay, here's from the 19-meter top of the key, direct free kick. Looks like Noé is going to take it, number 11. And he takes it. Thankfully, the wall was what it should be, and the wall blocked it. So what's the nature of your injury, Paul? That's offside. What's the nature of your injury? Do you think you'll be able to play next weekend?
Yeah, got a couple cleats to the shin today. Definitely playing numbers down. You just get pressed a little quicker, and ultimately the fatigue led to just them having more time to close me down. But definitely we have tomorrow to regroup and get our recovery throughout the weekend, and I'll be back next week. So,
well, thanks for coming to our booth, Paul Clafley, number 10. He's a striker and a center midfielder for FC Revolution. There's about 15 minutes left in this encounter. They're just trying to have their way. Oh, beautiful anticipation by the keeper. Going up the field. Ishag. Paul N. Ishag. He has a chance. Go all the way. Ishag making a run in the middle. Oh, very nice effort. Very nice ideas by FC Revolution. Now it's 5-on-3. 5-on-3. Trying to hold themselves onside. Zeke Zambrano. Sicarolo. Zambrano, and there's an offside there once again. It was called as an offside. We're about in the 39th minute of the second half. 7-0. Let's see if this through ball can lead to a goal. Keeper sends it. Barasa tried to get it. Barasa's up in the middle right now. Racing up the left wing, Zambrano. I don't see how that didn't go in. I thought that was a goal. Zambrano is catching his breath after that one. Very fast run up the left wing. It did clip off the toes of defender for the F Revolution, so it will be a corner. It's a pass back, and there's a shot on goal. Blocked away. Keeper. Barraza was in pursuit. He's getting back in to drop and cover. Ethan. There's pressure on the part of FC Revolution. Noé looks forward. He's cutting across the top. Square pass inside. Square pass again. And while many thought it was an offside, it was not called so. And that produces goal number 8. Number 7. Rojas or
Number 7.
yeah, number 7 with that goal. Number 7. Rojas. Reminiscent of the Rojas players in Argentina, Boca Juniors. Tanque Rojas. And then another player of another generation named Rojitas, Angel Rojas. Rojas. Now there's some good concerted triangulation passes from FC Revolution. Moving forward along the right side of the field. They might switch it now. Ishag. Ready. Cutting across now. Crystal. Finds Samuel. Emmanuel. Paul N. Oh, it's just a little too much. It was a good idea to send it into a space for someone to chase after it. Barasa to chase after it, but it was just a little too much. Jesus Barasa has been working hard all game. All these FC Revolution guys making a heroic effort. Now there are runs on the part of Austin United FC, slicing the defense, slicing defensive runs, offensive runs. It'll be a throw-in for the locals. Fort Worth, Texas, the 12th largest city in the United States. This is Saturday night. You can hear the sounds of a Saturday night. Sounds of hard-working soccer, a musical band and a neighborhood party, the sirens of emergency vehicles to our east, and then freeway, interstate freeway. Here we go. Up the freeway on the right side. A chance for FC Revolution. Oh, this looked like it was going to be offside. And once again, another goal. There were 3 players that were onside on that one. And that goal there is one of the substitutes, I think. Oh, that's the starter, Noé. Yeah, is that 9 now?
Yeah, it's
9, okay. That was Noé. Well, FC Revolution playing with one man down, and when you're one man down against a mediocre team, it's less significant. When you're one man down with a very top-notch team like this Austin group, then you got trouble. Oh, yeah, you can just see the fatigue. Zeke Zambrano, and there it is. There's number 10. This is a double-digit game now. Goal number 10 for Austin United FC. Number 10, that's Zeke Zambrano. I think some of the fans of the FC Revolution are trying to bring a little bit of levity and humor to the situation. But it's not a pleasant situation. I'm sure that the officials will blow the whistle just as soon as they can and not try to negotiate some major additional time. Matter of fact, we're probably into that range right now. I'd say just a couple more minutes left in this match. Oh, out of frustration, number 5 for FC Revolution does the Argentina kick it into the side of the bench when Argentina played against the Dutch. There's a throw in to Teal. Switches it. There's another ball through. And the referee just looked at his watch. This will probably be the last touch, last kick. There was a howler of a mistake at the last minute there, and it led to goal number 11. So 11 players, 11 goals. It's probably what they're going to stop the game at right now. 11 goals to 0. Austin United FC, the winner of tonight's League for Clubs game in Fort Worth, Texas. It's been a pleasure to be with you tonight. I'm sorry for the guys that had to receive that shellacking. We'll try to find lessons out of all of it on this Memorial Day, Saturday night. FC Revolution, I cannot believe they haven't blown the whistle to stop this game already. Ball's going down the right side. Will they get a chance to score one goal to make it even? Down the right wing. Ishag. Samuel Ishag. Now you got 5-on-3. 5-on-3 now. Uncontested down the right wing. There goes Zeke Zambrano. Able to make the cross. Oh, another goal. A beautiful half volley. He might have injured himself in the process, but it was a beautiful right-footed half volley. 12-0. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 whistle. And there you go. That's the goal. Number 21 scored that last goal. So we're going to shut this down tonight. For those of you needing to see a lot of goals, you can watch a replay of this match and see a laboratory of different types of goals when a team is overmatching the other one numerically, but also with energy and with organization and experience, I think. Experience playing together compared to the newer formation of the FC Revolution team. So with that, Saturday night, Memorial Day weekend, Bud Price, thank you to Samuel Abemba, thank you to Meshach, thank you to all the organization, FC Revolution, and to the visiting team from FC Austin United. Good night to all.